before we leave, let's just see if there's any new dialogue with these guys. Yeah, I don't think it's anything. I fucked up that backflip. Okay, no one's watching the stream anyway. Yeah, okay, she's still wet. My phone charged? Okay, my phone is charged. Good news, guys, my phone is charged. Okay, let's see. Wait, did I unlock? Yeah, okay. I was like, did I unlock flying? I don't even remember. I did, okay. There's no doubting your talent for espionage, but the journey is long and borders heavily guarded. You need to be able to make it back in one piece. Alright, Thancred. He looks really, really kind of disheveled. You two are a sight for sore eyes, and only use water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Traipsing through Imperial territory is thirsty work. Thancred's nothing but thirsty.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then. After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance. But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation.
Okay.
We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire.
Okay.
That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin.
Yep, okay.
But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
Oh, so yeah, he knows Alphino didn't make it.
But Alphino should have arrived by now. Could they be holding him there in secret?
Oh, that's that, is okay.
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphino?
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The burn. Okay.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I've heard that this is like I heard people fucking hate this dungeon. I know it's a dungeon. I know people hate
I had a
it.
feeling you might say that.
Okay.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphinaud's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
I'm going to.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
Okay. I'll leave the two of you to your tasks and see to my own. Okay? I loathe I am to neglect the preparations of the council. We must act swiftly before Alphinaud's trail goes cold. I propose we pay a visit to Hien first. He's sure to want to hear about these developments. He may well be able to advise on how best to reach the burn. A sound plan. And Yustola is in Doma, is she not? I dare say she'd join you in the search if you ask her nicely. While you see to all that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparation for the Council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Yustola. Okay. Much I would like to visit Doma, we'll have to wait. 12 speed to you on your way. Give my regards to Yustola. Okay. Where are you? Okay, I guess we'll just go to Namai and we'll travel down. Alright, Yustola, what's up? Yustola! That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Well, well. Two faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, wasn't that long? Who was it you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. As of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of Aether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now, he brought me one of his recent finds. It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Makote with particular contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Anyone here who has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an aether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So the fact that they are objects of worship is the key? They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoning. Yatsuyu being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asai with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus Tsukuyomi was brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know not that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt you came this way to hear that which may be perused in a report. Has something happened to Alpha now? Oh, I just had to click a button. Oh, I should just click a button and finish the cutscene. After joining in the search, of course. Thank you, Yerstola. I'd be glad of your help, truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Alice puts on a brave face, yet her talent for but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kiakan. Yeah, she's worried. Of course she's worried. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. I did. I did have a good Christmas. Got to spend time with family. Got to, I'm an uncle now. I don't know if you know that. I am an uncle, so I got to spend time with my, my niece and nephew. Because, like, just those moments where, like, you know, the family gets together. It seems like it's harder and harder as you get older, just to get, like, the family together to have, like, a nice dinner. And just spend time with each other. There, I've apprised Hien of the situation. Okay. My report can wait. Finding Alphinaud must take priority. Okay. I should not have allowed Master Alphinaud to leave without an escort, but it avails us not to dwell on the past. We must focus on what can be done now. Greetings, my friend. Alice has explained it all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphinaud's trail does lead to the burn of all places. Give me that money. Anything new? If only he knew all the trouble he's caused. When we find Alphinaud, I'm going to give him such an earful. Pork and wait. Yeah. Okay, and you, Yaguri? Yeah, nothing. Okay. Feel the burn. Hien is mulling over the details of Alphinaud's link pearl call. The region known as the burn occupies a special place in Galrian history. Every child in the Empire is familiar with the tale. In distant past, it was a verdant land teeming with life, but successions of summonings saw it bled dry of aether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that the primals had wrought that the Emperor's Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphinaud might have gone there? Aye, mischance. Though it lies on a route to Golemond, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encounter some manner of trouble there. In any event, I'm in the same mind as Alice. We have no choice but to take our search to the burn. Given the considerable distances involved, it is best we went by bird. Losa and I have our yoles. Yaguri, will you ready falcons for the others? I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce is an overlook. Pray, join us there once you have seen to your preparations. Okay. Alright, well, I'm prepared. But yeah, Christmas was really nice. New Year's, I typically just spend that with friends. I had work the next day, and I had work that same day, so when I got off, I went over, played video games with friends, we drank a bit, and then whenever it hit 12 o'clock, I was like, alright, bye, I'm fucking tired. So I left after we celebrate the New Year. Like, Christmas is for family, New Year's is for friends. That's how I always kind of see it. We're coming for you, Alphinaud. Having named him an emissary of Doma, Lord Hien considers himself personally responsible for Alphinaud's safety. Naught I could say would sway him from joining the search. With such a steed to bear me to and fro, I could perform any of my fieldwork in a fraction of the time. Maybe let's try this hand at this Bardam's meta. Metal. Okay. Well, hey, yeah, you should do that. Is everyone here? If everyone's here and possesses a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland, and there is no civilization to speak of for 100 malms in all directions. Take care to not lose yourself. Not lose your way. The burn is now accessible. Okay. Oh, so we're just gonna jump there. Barren as it is. The burn is said to be home to hardy beasts adapted to the unforgiving environment. And then there are specters. If certain tales are to believe, I expect we will find out for ourselves what truly dwells there. Apart from being ill, it was fine, didn't do anything. We sat in Discord with peeps. Well, yeah, I guess if you're sick, then it's probably for the best that you just kind of stay home. But being with Discord with people that, you know, you like, that's a good way to ring in the New Year's, at least. I gotta go peeing, because I'm just drinking too much water. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this burn. We're gonna get burned. Oh, man, I can't wait to see what kind of bullshit this place is gonna throw at me. Alright. Oh, we gotta do burn with players. En route to Garlemald, Alphino made a final link pearl call to Thancred before falling silent. During the one-sided and distorted communication, he said to have spoken the words, the burn, the name of the vast wasteland on the western edge of Althard. Once a verdant region teeming with the flora and fauna, repeated summoning sought bled of aether, and reduced to a barren desert. But even in an unforgiving environment such as this, life is endured. In a fierce struggle for what little aether yet remains, the burn's beastly denizens have grown uncommonly savage, and you and your comrades must contend with their dangerous ilk as you scour its white sands for Alphino's trail. Alright, I heard this place fucking sucks, so I'm ready to get sucked. And hey, Katash, what's up? How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? And now we're just gonna wait, because I've heard that this thing fucking is a terrible instance. You should worry if it burns when you pee. Yeah, that's true. So I drink a lot of water, so it doesn't really ever burn whenever I pee, but I've had kidney stones before, man. Like, that is the worst. I've had kidney stones before, because I used to drink, like, a lot of coffee and soda, and I wouldn't drink any water. And so that hurt so fucking bad, I'm just like, nah, just water. No soda from now on. No, this is one of the best. I've had kidney stones, too. Yeah, like, I had... awful, man. I was crying. I had that pain, and, like, literally, I was throwing up, because I think, like, your body just, like, doesn't understand what's going on, and it's like, oh, you gotta get this thing out your body, and it's just trying everything just to force it out of you. So I threw up, like, when I had kidney stones, and then I walked around, I was, like, just gripping, like, a pillow I had, because I don't want to think about or feel the pain. It was so bad. Went to the ER, had to get massive... Oh, shit, was it a big one, then? It was really bad, and didn't pass while I was there. But things I did afterward caused it to break up and pass normally. Yeah, my dad had a really, really bad ones, too, where they had to, like, do something to, like, break it up so it could be passed. They're like little balls with, like, spikes on them. And just, like, it just rips you inside, and you can't do anything about it. Ugh. So, what makes the burn so hard? Speaking of burning, because we're not gonna talk. I don't want to talk about kidney stones anymore. What makes the burn hard? I need to know. Is the Power Watch Simulator's new level kidney stones? I cannot tell if you're joking or not when it comes to that. Okay, well, what is it infamous for? I just need to know, because I know it's like the Orin Veil. Look at this little boy over here. Bishop. Hey, buddy. He has a pet fish for Christmas that flops when he touches it. He's obsessed with it. He's obsessed with that fucking thing. It's to the point where, like, if I go and charge it, he, like, pulls it off the charger because he wants to just play with it. The last boss is gimmicky. It's infamous for having a banger song. Okay, I like banging songs. It was one of the first dungeons that really got good for wall-to-wall pulls. So maybe that panic for the Tealers tanks to deal with. Huh. Oh well.